Woo! What's going on, guys? Almost fun coming at you guys today with another video. And today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a video, obviously, on Detroit Lions. But this is, I'm going to be talking about an article that I came across on Facebook. It was on the Woodward Sports Network show, site, whatever you want to call it. The article is from a man named Terry Foster. If you don't know who Terry Foster is, well-known Detroit sports journalist, radio guy, was on the 97.1 The Ticket with Mike Valente, called the Valente and Foster show, whatever it was called. He was with Mike Valente for years. Got a little bit sick, quit, kind of laid back. Now he's a regular guy on the Woodward Sports Network. Does podcasts, videos, all that stuff. And he came out with an article. And this is 100% all Terry Foster. I am going to read word for word this article. Okay? It's pretty much to me called a letter to the fan base. And the article is called, I think I already said it, Detroit Lions win, lose, or draw does not matter to me. That's what it's called. From Terry Foster, word for word. And I'm going to go through it. And I'm not gonna hit on anything. I'm not gonna even make a comment on this. And I might do a follow-up video on this. I agree with some of it. I disagree with some of it. But I agree with most of it. Most of it's pretty much spot on. But this is all Terry Foster. He's getting all the credit. T-Foss, okay? Word for word. I am not a Detroit Lions fan. I am a Detroit Lions observer. To be honest, I am pretty pissed off about what the Lions have done to this fan base. The Lions have dragged you down to their level where there are no expectations, where losing is not only accepted, but excused. The Lions have the fewest wins of any NFL team the past 2 decades, but they have the most moral victories. With that said, this is the most optimistic I've been about the Lions since Barry Sanders played in the 1990s. I don't care if they win, lose, or fall apart on any given Sunday. I do not believe in a Lions jinx. It's not a jinx when bad things happen because of incompetence in the front office or in the coach's box. It is not a Lions jinx when ownership hires Matt Millen from the broadcast booth and then extends him despite running the ship into the ground. There is no Lions jinx when the Lions try the Patriots way despite seeing it fail in every stop outside of New England. It is not a Lions jinx when superstars Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders walk away from the game rather than play for this franchise because despite their greatness, they know they cannot win here. It is not a Lions jinx when the team goes 0-16 in 2008. The Lions deserved every one of those losses. It is not a jinx when ownership hires buddies and people it likes to run things. And it is not a jinx when ownership tells us that their buddies will learn on the job. It is not a jinx when you buy into their bullshit. The Lions are the main reason why there are rabid fan clubs in Detroit that back the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chicago Bears, and Cleveland Browns. People want to see an NFL team they love win on Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. The Lions, 1-4, are back at it again this season despite having the 3rd-ranked offense in the NFL. They cannot win games because of historically bad defense and a bumbling coach. Besides, we saw how potent that offense became when it faced a real coach in Bill Belichick. The Lions entered the bye week, licking their wounds, following a 29-0 loss to New England. That makes Dan Campbell 4-17-1 as a head coach. His .235 win percentage is below that of Matt Patricia at .313 and Matt Millen .277, the worst GM in sports history. If the Lions are not careful, they will finish last in the NFC North for a 5th consecutive year. CBS Sports compiled an all-time Super Bowl era power ranking. The Lions finished 30th of 32 teams, only ahead of the Jacksonville Jaguars and Houston Texans. Despite all this, I run into Lions fans every year who tell me things are different. A new day has arrived. I run into at least half a dozen people every Sunday, every summer, who tell me the Lions will win 12 or more games. This guy where I get my car washed has disappeared on me. Every time I roll through there, he told me the Lions were going to be great this season. I finally asked him how many they would win this season, and he said with a straight face, 15 plus. That was before the season began. Now that the Lions are playing the SOL card, I can't find the guy. My poor barber, Victor, don't laugh, I do have facial hair, does an annual prediction that he posts in the barbershop. He's never picked the Lions to win fewer than 10 games. The Lions have only won 10 or more games twice this century. People often tell me that I am too rough on the Lions. I counter that the Lions are too rough on their fan base. They let you down at every turn. They lose in the most shocking ways, and their wins are few and far between. Demand more of your football team. Do not let them off the hook for poor play and poor management. If you choose to become Lions free, I won't fight you. I do not hate the Lions. To be honest, they provide more entertainment than any other Detroit franchise, mostly because the fan base cares more about the Lions than the other three franchises combined. I am not Lions free. I just don't care what these slugs do any given Sunday. Terry Foster, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Terry Foster, ladies and gentlemen. Let that marinate in. I might do a rebuttal on this. Some I agree, some I don't. Thanks for the video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get all my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share this out. What do you think about T. Foss's little letter to the fans? Hit you right there, man. Thanks a lot, guys. One Pride, Goal Lions. Boom.